Today's video is sponsored by Zeke Zenith Travelling Matt. Thank you, my guy. The Pharaoh has dropped my kingdom rating again. Oh, it's gone down to 26. It was 41 a minute ago. It's now gone down to 26. Shall we then? I mean, we've not got many. The cats have been sent. I mean, I'm concerned for them. You know, because there's not many. Quick, let's hold a festival for Seth as well. Let's do that while we're at it. Seth vows to protect any soldiers sent to battles in far-off lands. Okay, good. Thank you. 1,000 people now call your city home. He now wants ebony. Wants more ebony. Oh dear. So pottery will want a bit of distance here, because they won't like these buildings. We will need a storage yard. Your treasury has run out of Dabans. You are hereby granted additional funds. We could stop importing these. Do not trade those. Let's stop that. We could reduce this to 200. And I don't know why we're not exporting all this game more freely. Let's try and appease Ra and see if he will make people trade more with us. That could be good. We will accept all clay, and with pots, yeah, accept that amount. And then over here, I would also like to accept some of that. That could be good. So for clay, if we import to maintain, let's say 200, we're not going to go nuts here, because one Potters seems to do quite a lot. So we're just going to pop that there, and we'll see how we get on. Possibly might stick an architect's post out there. We could import barley and then export beer, but beer would also allow us to have more lavish festivals as well. So this could be good also. We could get that industry down here too, couldn't we? Might want a separate warehouse for it though. Is this a bit close? I don't know. Well, we're doing it all the same. We will accept all barley, and we will accept for now all beer. We'll probably need to separate those out at some point depending on how much we produce, but that's fine for the minute. Then the brewery, which they don't really like the brewery very much, I will take the risk and pop them together like this. We've got an architect's post if there's a fire. I mean, I don't know. Just don't know what to tell you if there's a fire. Oh look, Ra has lifted our reputation. Did he? What a legend. Now we need to import barley. We will do 400. Well, we should probably do 600. I'm a little bit worried about the money. And then we're going to export. Went over 100 for now. Just to try and get some money going rather than worrying about festivals. The Pharaoh's upset again. Oh, Seth remembers his promise and will protect your troops in the battle to come. Whatever the results, all your soldiers will come back safe to the city. O royal scribe Lethis, it seems wonders will never cease, for at Karma the Egyptian army was victorious. Your victorious soldiers are home from the war. Their numbers might be reduced somewhat since they left. Apparently not. But their comrades' sacrifice was for the good of Egypt. Well, I think they're all fine. Oh no. O royal Lethis. A Libyan army is approaching and will reach your city in 12 months. Well, we have a growing army. My advice when you're playing this level for the first time would be import a bunch of ebony straight from the get-go. Like, we were making money from here. We should have immediately invested in ebony. Our unemployment rate is 18%. That is far too high. So I'm thinking we could do papyrus. We can sell papyrus, so we could import reeds. Seth approves of your fear and obedience, and so will strike down some of the next armies who dare to violate your city. Yeah, that's right, Seth. Thank you. I'm taken by his violence. Let's get rid of this road. It's somewhat in the way. Because now I'm thinking we should get yet another storage yard here. And what we will do is accept all reeds and all papyrus, because we won't be using any of it at the moment. They've started to make pots, which is nice. I'd like to leave some room here in case, and we probably will need to increase the pots, right? Which makes me think we should probably destroy these. Have a plan. Bit of money wasted. Try not to worry about it. They really hate these buildings. However, here we are. You know, it is what it is. Get that going. Still can't trade for ebony. Now, reeds, import to maintain 600. Papyrus, export when over 100. And with pots will start to distribute around the city, which will just mean more people will move in. Let's move the architect post so that we can get a road down there. I would quite like to get a firehouse in here, but we can't. We have no wells, do you know what I mean? Maybe we'll just double up on the firehouses down here. I think my palace employs people, so maybe I could move in. Because your troops helped win the day at Karma, a new trade route can now be opened. Let's have a look at this then. The trade route, let's open this. Oh my goodness, there it is. Finally. Now, we did set up somewhere to import. We import to maintain, I'm going to say 500, 600. And it was going to go here, wasn't it? Let's just double check. Yes. Now, my house. I would like this catty statue. And some plazas coming through here. And do we do garden? Quite like that. Because there's so many garden designs and they're all really quite great. Because of their dreams of empire, Libyan army will reach your city in 6 months. So the army will be here in 6 months. We're prepared. We're prepared. And a kingdom rate and swarm again. There we go. There's my house. And it employs 4 workers. Is that it? Well, some jobs, I suppose. Down to 8% unemployment. That's not too bad. But like I say, the pots are going to start being distributed. Yeah. And then more people will be moving in. So beer has started. We can see papyrus making has started. Our city will very slowly start to distribute pots. I think what I will do... Oh, thank you, Seth. What an absolute legend. I think what I'll do is import more clay, because we started very small amount because we were worried about the money, but I am going to up that, I think, to 600 to keep these well and truly going. But look, now I'm expecting them to fall again because it'll take time for the pots to sort of distribute and whatnot. Oh look, we have our ebony. Oh look, there we go. So he would like 100 and we have 600. Deliver it. We're finally doing it. We're finally doing it. That's good. Right, we shouldn't be distributing the beer, and it seems like we did. That's not good. Well, given that we don't need houses to evolve to a particular level, we could avoid putting in magistrates. Call this max level. See what they're like when they're filled with people. And then, yeah, I think we are going to need to build another area like this. At very least one more, right? What would their employment be? Like how we would make them not all incredibly unemployed. Because, you know, the wood we're not selling massive. What happened to that ebony? I feel like people have just walked off with all the ebony or something. Why would they take it? What happened to it all? People wouldn't take ebony. Well, they shouldn't do. There's no desire for it. We only sent 100. He's happy with that. Our kingdom rating has risen. I'm concerned about what's happened to all that ebony that was there. What happened to the other 500 or whatever it was? 400? Ra rewards his faithful for the next 12 months. Your city can sell exports for half again their usual value. Wow. Import to maintain 600. What happened to all that? To all that ebony though. Oh, we could do jewellery. The jewellery industry. Yes, we could totally do the jewellery industry. That seems good to me. Let's fix up this road a bit. The only problem is we've got these camps out here. But we need to fit in more houses. Don't we? Yeah. Your treasury bleeds. Okay, maybe we won't be building that just yet then. Oh, it's because we bought all the ebony, look. Right, can we make sure that ebony doesn't go anywhere? So I'm stockpiling it now. That's for the Pharaoh and the Pharaoh only. Alright, don't know what you lot think you're doing. Something happened to that ebony. Was there some theft that I'm unaware of? Should we build some more logging camps? Seth remembers his promise to you and is delighted to slay those who were foolish enough to threaten your city. Your attackers are now less numerous. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at our lot. Seth's done well here. Wow, we absolutely trounced them. I mean, they're fine. They're absolutely fine. Right, well, for that, we must immediately hold a festival to Seth, because he's an absolute legend. He saved our hides. He did. He absolutely did. Looking at these numbers, it means we might need another 2 of these settlements. Right? It does, doesn't it? I'm also wondering if we should send a gift to the Pharaoh just to sort of apologise for all the ebony mucking about. I think I might. Apparently we're not allowed to do this one. Just a modest gift. Just to sort of say, look, we're really sorry about that. Really sorry about that. So we need to look at, yeah, this area. That's what I wanted to do. Bearing in mind that we have these at the back here, which, you know, they're not going to like those very much. And we're going to be stretching all the way to there. We may need to do sort of like a lot of gardens and things, you know. There we go. So we've built a new area for them to start moving into. What we'll do for the industry over here, once we've got all the amenities going, it will be jewellery. Yeah. Yep. They've all got water here. This is great. Except these, I think, need a bit of water. But it's coming, look. Then here comes the bazaar.
These goods will make welcome additions to the bazaar.
The bazaar buyer, of course.
These baskets are too heavy for a little kid like me. That bossy lady makes me carry goods all day.
I like the one where he said, "One day I will run the bazaar." I like him. There we go. And now they're all getting food. This is fantastic. I noticed the wood get quite low there. So perhaps what we could do is a little bit more of the logging situation happening over here as well. That may not be a terrible thing to do. As a quick job fulfillment over here, we would also need a storage yard as well for them, which we will pop up here. Services and whatnot. So a physician is a big yes for us here. We would like a physician. Actually, do you know what? Temples here might be nice, just to help combat the problem we've got. Hide them behind here a little bit, and then we could put in some gardens, you know, just to try and hide that behind there. So we would like a physician. A physician is definitely a thing. let's pull a road up there so that we can do the rest of health. Just keep it all in one place, right? All health. An architect's post. Yeah, they could be good. I'm going to pop in. Actually, I think I'm going to pop in those. Nice. Just, I don't know. It's a little uneven here, isn't it? It is a little uneven. We will sort out the entertainment. We'll get that going. There's the big one. And we need to sort of hide these forts a little bit. So we'll stick that there. Try and push towards this 2,000 mark. Get them in. Wait for it to settle down a little bit, because I'm sure unemployment is going nuts. 20%. It's not too bad. But it's not great, is it? Wait for this to settle down a bit, and then we'll look at the jewellery thing. Ooh, also, plazas. These can't possibly be bothering you. The archer's fort is having a... Is it? Determinal effect. Even with all this. Damns. Well, you know, we knew. This granary is quite far away. Don't really want to produce another one, though. I suppose what we could do is we could make that half full. And then we could build a granary up this end. And also make it half full. How can we make it better? Does this help? Yes. Okay. We've nailed that one then. We just need to try and even out the food somewhat. Probably what would have been a good idea is getting upgraded to 3x3 buildings, because don't they get so wealthy that they don't work, and the more of those you have, the unemployment will go down. Oh well, here we are, all the same. Again, bear that in mind if you're going to play it. What is going on here? 2,000. We've reached 2,000. Fantastic. What is going on here? What is this? Times change. And Burdett is now willing to trade even more wood. Well, that's fantastic. Because I could really do with that. Because these aren't terrible. Oh, look. This has no workers in it. I'll take this out, even though I don't think it has anything to do with that. I'm thinking another granary. Going to put it really close, which again is not, it's not great, is it? But we could also accept all chickpeas there. What if we really up our beer game so that we could stockpile it a bit? I think I might export when we're over, let's say 600. I don't know how much we need for those lavish festivals, but let's see if we can build these numbers up. We could probably also, I reduced these, but we could probably just bump them a little bit. While we have all this money, let's build some more forts out here. Oh, Kerma is under attack again, which has shut down that trade route. This is where the Pharaoh will start requesting. They've not requested aid, so I can't send military assistance. This is terrible, but I'm also not getting the ebony now. It's right typical. We could probably build more dance schools and stuff. Put a dance school there. That's a little bit weird what I've got going on there. Stick that in there. And put the jugglers in, right? That would be a bunch of jobs soaked up. Probably could put some more dentists in. Look, see, now the Pharaoh wants the ebony. Okay, so we're going to deliver that. That brings down to 400. So do we just have to wait for them to request aid? Our kingdom rating is really close, and now we're going to lose it all. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I think I'm just going to build loads of granaries. Just loads of granaries. They don't accept anything, but... Oh, because you satisfy Pharaoh's request for 200 ebony, your kingdom rating has risen. So we've achieved everything now except the population. Our unemployment is still 22%. Mind you, nobody's working this one yet. Oh, we're having beer issues. We could definitely up the beer game, couldn't we? We could. We've run out of barley down here. Let's start importing to maintain that. What we'll do, we'll also get another storage yard. And this will be ebony. With the idea that we can then empty ebony from here. We seem to be out of everything here. So it might be that we up our reeds for the papyrus and the clay. We have pots here. Now, we could do with another storage yard over here so that the pots are a bit more reliable. Now, even with the fear of the unemployment rate, I think we will get the last area going somewhere. Oh, trading partners to trade more than before. Thank you. Thank you. That'd be great, because this is just not good. I think it's going to have to be somewhere over here, isn't it? But I think we might have to get rid of some trees here so that we can get like a well or something. This is going to be a weird one. There we go. There we go. Let's get the bazaar in. Oh, that's nice to see. Bunch of barley coming in. Again, for jobs, what we could do here is build these up again. I'm going to have to connect that path, look. A bit frustrating. But we want that to go in. Can we get the medium one here? Yeah. Might like a juggler here in the corner. Nice. Your reputation throughout the kingdom is substantially better than it was. Fantastic. Temple for Seth. And a temple for Ra. So that's religious facilities. I feel if we could nurture this and help it grow, we might reach that 3,000 and then that would be it. This would be good, but there is that unemployment thing. A Libyan army is approaching. We'll reach your city in 12 months. Okay. Because of reduced supplies throughout the world, the price of reeds has risen. That's okay, we can afford it. 22, almost 23,000 doubloons, as I like to call it. In pursuit of a long-standing feud, Badet, an Egyptian city, is under attack and needs your help. Okay. We also have incoming troops. Oh, but there's also Kerma, and they also require troops. We can't do it all, though we have got Seth for us. Let's hold... It's been a little while. Let's do that. So we have 6 of the rams. We're going to send them to there, along with them. We are going to send the scorpions there. And we're going to keep our level 2 armies here. We've got to look after our own interests. Bearing in mind that it might be nice to build another fort. 3 each? I suppose we could go 3 each. I think I might up hunting as well. So we've got much more meat coming in. And it might help push meat to here because we're really struggling getting it down here. We can definitely hunt more aggressively here. Well, this has come at a fortuitous time. Excellent, excellent. Look at this. We just need another 500. That's it. Look, it's all perfect. We're doing really well here. We just need more people to come in, which should be absolutely fine because, you know, we solved the food problem over here. So they'll all start moving into here. I'm hoping that will do it and I won't have to build another. I think this would be enough, wouldn't it? If we can get them all up to full whack. So our city unemployment is currently at 14%. We are going to see that, of course, skyrocket again. Ra inspires trading partners to trade more than before. Really? Does that include Abdiju? That's not Abdiju. That's Abad. Oh, I don't know. I find it so difficult. Yes, they're going to start buying more wood in that city, so we should shift some of this. That's fantastic. He wants another 200. We're almost out of this ebony. We'll deliver that. Seth remembers his promise to protect you and is delighted to slay those who are foolish enough to threaten your city. Your attackers are now less numerous. Let's go to the battle. Our army is split into 3 locations, so we lost one. Yes, okay. Seth remembers his promise and will protect your troops in the battle to come. Whatever the results, all your soldiers will come back safe to the city. The tides of war swing back and forth. For now, Burdett has been saved from our enemies. Your victorious soldiers are home from the war. Their numbers might be reduced. No, they're all good. Also, what is this? Because you satisfied Pharaoh's request, your kingdom has risen. A lot happened there. Look at this. Look at this. It all comes down now to numbers. I'm a bit concerned this isn't doing it. Mind you, there's plenty of room for extras. Come on, people. Everybody move in now. I think we are going to be popping down some magistrates. Just to start boosting populations. Ah, here comes the next battle. Due to the vigour of well-trained troops at the distant city of Kerma, the Egyptian army was victorious. That's excellent. Look how close we are. This is fine, isn't it, surely? So I think we're right on the verge of completing this. A level that we didn't take in the campaign, of course. It's just one that we've decided to check out because we swerved the other way. But we can pick and choose missions, can't we, in the other form of gameplay. So we get to see all the levels as we go. But this wasn't part of our campaign across Egypt. But still, it was nice to see it and to play it. And you know, I think the military levels don't get seen or played quite as much as the economy ones. I think a lot of players tend to go down the economy route, don't they? Me included. Definitely my favourite way to go. Oh, look. Kerma's now open again. This is wonderful news. And what we might do is see about importing just masses more ebony. Our reputation is insane, isn't it? It's got to be at this point. It's good, it's good. 4. We're 4 away. What is unemployment like? Probably horrific. 18%. No, it could be a lot worse, couldn't it, at this point?
I heard there is a job here for anyone who wants one.
Your city population has reached 3,000 for the first time in history. Victory!
Well done! You have met the twin challenges of securing an important trade route and building a prosperous city that provides for even the most discriminating citizens. Your achievement is truly noteworthy.
Well, there we are. We have completed another level. And we will continue with our campaign in the next episode. Bye! If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you to all my Patreons for their continued support.